Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I'm here back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. And it's a big day in World of Warcraft because they're kicking off the Season of Discovery, or whatever it's called, Season of Mystery, something like that. But we'll chat a little bit that as we play today. We've also been reading the World of Warcraft magazine, the official magazine from the 2009-2010 era. And last time we read about BlizzCon and some of the things that go along with BlizzCon, as well as an interview with the people that make the cinematics for the Blizzard games. Pretty cool as well. So stay a while and listen as we jump into Farinell here. He's been chugging along through the Hillsbrad Foothills. Last time we killed off the blacksmiths. We killed off the town hall. We ran and turned in some of those quests. We're going to have to log out and log back in because, you know what, I bet you we're probably due for an update because the new season, there was probably a patch and we probably have some things that we need to do. Yeah, so you can even tell right here on the mini-map already, those quests they're not populating. They're not showing up on our list over here, whatever. I'll do it one more try. So we were looking for another group for Battle of Hillsbrad. That's actually probably what we're on. Come on. There we go. We are actually not even to that one yet. We are on the... I believe I saw someone was doing the level 30 version. So this is probably not even the last step. So that's a little bit of a shame. So I thought we're like, oh my gosh, we're so close to finishing. But now I don't think we even are. Let's go ahead and pop a soul stone. It's just a nice way to protect ourselves. We might as well also pop a health stone. Just general things like that. Now we're gonna have to re-get some shards, but that's not a big deal. All right, so before we go, oh man, I'm not to that. So we are. Oh, see that's. Oh, I'm not to that yet. So they are searching for the last step. We're not there yet, unfortunately. But now that's a spoiler. There's going to be another level 30 that goes along with Humbert's sword there. So maybe it'll be the next one. There might be more steps in between. I don't know. We're going to go down and get the mud snout blossoms soon. So that means there's a decent chance this is actually going to be 2 more episodes, depending. I don't even want to call out that guy yet and offer because of where we're at. I did go and learn some skills. We were not missing out on anything for turning level 26. Old Mactaz here did get the next rank of Consume Shadows. Okay, I mean, that's fine. For the Imp, we got the next rank of the Blood Pact. Also fine. And then for the Succubus, we got here. I wonder actually, how are we doing on fishing? 89. I don't know how good that is. Let's just check it out. I don't think I'm really in any rush now that I've seen that. I really thought, oh, you know what? This is maybe something that we could do in today as the last episode. Now I feel like it's probably going to take us two total. My fish got away. I think I've done this with a couple other characters. If you don't stay up on fishing religiously, you will fall behind quickly because it's so tedious and time-consuming to get it, to level it up, and it's easy to just forget. They're looking for one more. I don't have that. Yeah, so I'm done with that. As much as I would like more fish, that is just not doing it for me. So I would love to help out with that, but it's just not, we're not quite there. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack, continue casting and sending what we have out here. Now, if we remember, we're looking for the proc for Shadow Bolt up at the top. We're hoping that... Oh, that's a pretty big Spidey. We need the shards. Okay. So we do have to replenish. We were a little bit down. I think I'm still 4 down from where I could be. Yeah, and I don't know, again, I don't know why those Mud Snapper, Mud Blossoms, whatever they are called, Mud Snout Blossoms, I don't know why they're level 28, so I'm a little bit leery that there might be some toughness there. We are halfway, killed 100, yeah, I was going to say, that guy's coming for us. 100 humans, no skulls. So yeah, 100 humans, no skulls. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I thought that was that other bear. So then I was skeptical. Oh, my, somehow that turned off. Maybe when I, like, kind of died, it turned it off. But, I don't know. So, I will take these kills as we go along, though, because... Yeah, I feel bad, like, there's nothing for me. I don't know that we'll get there, so I don't even want to tell the guy, like, well, I'm almost there, because I'm not necessarily really almost there. I don't know how many steps it's going to be. Excuse me. Alright, so I think we would be neglecting the elephant in the room if we didn't talk about, this is why it's these mud snout actual gnolls. If we didn't talk about the Season of Mystery, or whatever it's called. What is it called, by the way? Season of Discovery. I am interested in it, but just reading the blurbs on it, it definitely sounds like we're talking, there's guys. It's going full caster mode on me. Crud. It looks like we're talking full on, oh, somebody freaking healed him. Yikes. Come on, bro. Let's get him. Mactaz is dead. And now it's that guy. I'm gonna let... Oh my gosh. Holy jeepers. See if I can dodge at least one more. Somebody else picked him up. Thank goodness. So I did get a shard. That's crazy. Those lightning bolts were fierce. I didn't really... I hurt myself because I didn't see... I really wasn't paying close attention for that second one to be there, so a little bit of pain. But we might as well eat their flesh. That'll help out a little bit. So, and correct me in comments or whatever if I'm wrong, but it made it sound like, okay, this is 100%, this is not like an add-on, which I didn't really think it was going to be, so it's not like they're taking Warcraft Classic and then changing it. I think you'd get too much of an outcry from that anyway, because you'd have people like, great, you've done exactly what we don't want, you've just created kind of a new expansion system, and yeah, nobody wants that. So they're not doing that. And then I think what they're doing is they said it's going to be a new kind of game, almost like an alternative game, like a season, where we are going to do level 25. 25 levels is going to be the cap. There's another dude right there. And the cap is going to kind of continue to expand, sort of like an expansion. It's going to grow with time, and things are reimagined. So, like, they said we're going to change Black Fathom Deeps to make it like a raid instead, but a raid for whatever. I'm guessing like lower level people. Obviously, if it's level 25, and we're going to get there's going to be new skills. So it's really like an alternative, almost like a fan fiction version of the game, but made in-house by Blizzard. Or, to a lesser extent, what they already kind of do with, like, Diablo and stuff, where you're kind of changing the rules every few months. So all of that, I don't care. That's all fine. I got no worries on it. It doesn't bother me. I think it sounds cool. Anything that's more World of Warcraft sounds cool. It because of the added story elements and the added aspect of like new specs and stuff like that. I'm intrigued by the new specs. I love the new story elements, quests, and lore. That gets me going. That's how I get my jollies off. Excuse me. So that's all cool, but the fact that it's going to be seasonal, well, now you know we're playing a time game. That's by nature. That's how they run the seasons for all Blizzard games. So my number one concern is that, one, the rate at which we do this show might not be conducive to finishing the quests in time. Two, I worry that if I decide to not do it, it says they're going to kind of raise the bar and keep going. Well, if they do that and they're really just creating classic and then creating an alternate timeline where they slowly kind of raise the cap, add quests, but they don't remove any of the things from before. If that's the case, I'm 100% all for it, and we'll sneak it in where we can. But I am scared that that's not what's going to happen, and we're going to lose the content. That's my worry, that we will lose the content as time goes on, which is basically what happens in living games. It happens all the time, and that's why we had the need for Warcraft Classic in the first place. You have these stinking people. You have these stinking expansions come along and updates, and they take away quests out of the game. I don't get it. I don't know why they have to do that. Hurts my heart. And then they created Classic, and my heart was happy again. And if they create another situation where the seasons are going to expire, then that's going to put this pressure. I was reading Reddit earlier today, and there's a Diablo Reddit, and this guy was talking about, like, yeah, I do what's fun, and then if it's a grind, I don't even mess with it because I already have a job. And I kind of feel like the same thing. If I wanted pressure to constantly meet deadlines, I already have a job. Like Diablo 4, for instance, does have it, but the only thing you're missing out on with each season, it's very, very, very easy to get through, like, the storyline. You could do it in like a couple hours for each expansion. And if you push yourself, you're just going to get like titles and cosmetics. So that's realistic. You know what? You want me to push myself so that I can unlock a title or a feat, a feat of strength, an achievement or cosmetic? I'm okay. Don't chop off whole parts of content.
I am
Any luck at Nathanderstead?
Ah, the horrible reek of mudsnout blossoms. At least those filthy gnolls are good for something. Just when I thought another day was going to pass devoid of any joy, you brought me those marvelous mudsnout blossoms. First, I will mix them down into a fine composite. We'll then need Master Apothecary Farinell in the Undercity to apply his colloid of decay to it, and then we'll be ready for some good fun indeed. Here, take this mudsnout composite and run it off to Master Farinell at once, adventurer.
Okay, so we have that, but before we go run that, let's double check the Battle of Hillsbrad and just see how close we are to finishing the quest. So you have, let's see, we did that one. So now we're on this. So there's one more step. That's it. So I'll tell you what, we'll bust that out. So so let's do that. Let's kill this. Perhaps they'll be like, I'll speed you up by helping you right now. Or not, or maybe they'll get their self done. But so it looks like that's the next one. So we only have one more. The final one looks to be like some sort of commendation or something. I don't know. So we need to kill 10 miners and Foreman Bonds. Foreman Bonds is maybe, yeah, there he is. So I feel like we'll take a pause on the Elixir of Agony just to do that. We could, I guess, I don't want to fight that cat. I do not know why this stinking cat gets in my way. Alright, so, let's check out the Elixir of Agony quest and kind of see where that goes to. Because if they're tied into each other, then I don't want to get, like, too far off topic. Okay, so yeah, this is the actual one. This is the... This one is... That's the colloid of decay. Yeah, because the first one is... Go ahead and get the mud snout. Okay, so we did that. Then bring it to the Undercity. And then he's like, okay, bring it back. It says he's going to need a couple things. Oops. So we're gonna need a couple things. Then he's going to want me to put it in that keg, which is down there. So really... We actually do need to do that one also. So, you know what? There's no super duper rush because we really need to package all of those together. The Humbert Sword, the killing of the dwarves, and the second part of Elixir of Agony. So, I'm not going to worry about it. I also suspect that because Season of Mystery, I think actually did it go live today or does it go live tomorrow? I think it went live today. So because it went live today, I imagine like Classic's going to be a ghost town for a couple weeks or at least a week. Obviously not completely. Some people are like, whatever, I'm going to keep doing whatever it was that I was doing. So Season of... Sorry. I'm not doing good with the mute button on the mic today between the clearing of the throat and the coughing. Let me drink some water. So, in short, what do I think? I think I'm not going to do anything different, to be honest. I will fit in that. I'm going to just cross my fingers and hope we'll have access to that content. I don't want to break off what I'm doing to just chase down a seasonal thing. I hope that it will be there for us when we want to play it. I will try to just mix it in here and there because it's like alternate universe almost timeline. It's therefore is it kind of canon, spin-off canon-esque. So I feel like it could go in that sort of category for us. And that's what we will. That's basically what we'll do. We'll I'll start rotating it in as side stuff where I can, when I get extra time, almost like they're bonus episodes. But yeah, I'm not going to drop what we're doing. I don't want it to slow down what we're working on. And that's basically the bottom line. It's already a multi-year project stretching out before us to get through all of Classic and all of the other content and all of the reading. So to throw that in, I don't want to do it extra. But if I can slot in extra episodes at any point in time, maybe that's what I'll do. Anytime I can squeeze an extra ep in, I'll make it be that. I will make it be the season, because I am eager to play it, and I'll tell you what, I'm probably not gonna. I don't know. I could play it on my own too and see. Actually, like last night, I just felt like playing. Look at this little baby sheep over here. I felt like playing WoW Classic, but if I'm not playing with my wife or playing for this show, I really haven't been playing Classic. I play so much, I don't want to burn myself out. And honestly, I'm just not enjoying retail as much as I'm enjoying Classic lately. So it's when I think about playing retail, I'm like, well, I could play retail, I guess. And I don't know why that is. I think it's because of the pressure. You're constantly trying to get the next every storyline done before the next before the next patch comes out. And I have enough of that going on with Diablo right now, which I'm gonna be done with that soon. I'll at least be done with the current season, and the new season doesn't drop until like the very end of January. I'm pretty much done. All I have to do is grind out all of my glyphs to the max level, so it's just grinding nightmare dungeons over and over again. Like, the math is something ridiculous on just how many you'll have to do. So it's just a matter of like tightening up the belt and doing a bunch. And on weekdays, some days I'll do one, or I just won't play. I have very little. I almost have every single seasonal achievement done. I have like maybe 3 or 4. There's one where I need some like PvP shards, but you can get them just from questing in the PvP zones, just from killing mobs. You don't actually have to engage in PvP. It's actually pretty easy to get, especially if you like step down to a lower world difficulty tier. It's pretty easy to get them. Like you could get them like in one run, like maybe half an hour or something like that. So I just been putting it off because it's like an instant death zone. If you go into a PvP right now, you just get one-shotted by broken PvP builds, and I don't feel like respecking my whole character every time. And then I have to beat Uber Lilith and Duriel a couple times, which I have all the mats, because you have to like summon Duriel. I have all the mats that I need. And people are constantly doing rotations for it. So I'm not worried. Let's get some Shadow Bolt. Maybe we'll get some Shadow Bolt procs here. Let's see what we have. Oh, he called for help. Of course he did. There we go. Okay. This girl going. So we got a couple sentries. I guess we need the sentries because we are...
I can't cast that yet.
We are inside the... We're at the entrance to the mine, so I guess we're great. Come on. This is a Hillsbrad Foreman. I had wanted to get Consume Shadows with old Mactaz, but it's not happening. He only has 900 left. Oh, I only have 600, so... we don't need Foreman. Oh, we need Foreman Bonds, but this is just a generic Foreman. Okay, now Consume Shadows, buddy. He needs more mana. Okay, I'll eat that. You Consume Shadows. And then we'll go from there. I need to re-up on my stuff real soon. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We have, there's another sentry. Chest. So we've got to fight my way into the mines. These guys are level 28. So they're tougher than anything that we've done so far. This is going to be a smidge annoying fighting our way in. Let's go ahead and drain some life. I'm getting a little low because his threat is all on me. Yikes. Any food I could eat that they just dropped? I mean, I have my smoked sagefish, but other than that, not really, man. I have an extra 1 potion right there. I don't want to drink it. I would like to swap those. I could cook. Oh no, I don't have the... Ah, okay. I'll just have to continue eating flesh where I can find it. We only need 10 miners. Okay, they are... I wish... you know what I need is... Oh, you know what? I will check this after. I need a... I need to turn the threat meters on. I forgot that there's an option. One of the things that I think we read about in the magazine the other day was that there's an option to just... Come on, get him. Okay, we got one. There's an option to show the threat meter. Alright, so here's another miner. Cool. Okay. So it's whatever. But like he just can't maintain the threat, if you notice. Yeah, you keep blasting that one, even then when he pulls the threat through like that. Like, yeah, and then you lose half your stinking channel bar when they whack you one time. So I gotta maybe do it a little bit differently. Now, this people might have cleared out, but having fought my way in, this is not bad. This is pretty sparse, just like sporadically miners are here. Now look, he freaking... How can I make him not have threat on me? Like it's almost not even worth it to just keep eating him. To to have him using his stupid torment. Yeah, it's lame. Alright, but we've got 3 miners. So really, what's probably going to be the sticker here is the foreman. Finding where is that darn... There he is. Okay. So maybe this way. So we're going to kind of cut to the right a little bit. No, we can't. So we're going to be taking the long way. Alright. But if we just kind of continue with what we're doing... Wait, he resisted something. There we go. He resisted the corruption. I mean, whatever. I guess it's not that bad. I could build some bandages if I had to, just heal up a little bit. I wish we had a way to drain life from my own. That's just any foreman right there. So we're going to go ahead and bring him over. So that's not Foreman Bonds. It's not the particular Foreman that we need. But it's one more Foreman. The Foreman seemed to be a little bit tougher than the actual miner. Again, we need 10 miners. Okay, so there's a Foreman. We do need to go this way. Okay, so we're gonna fight him. Oops, I put the wrong thing on him. Yeah, okay. My soul gem's gonna wear off soon, my soul stone, so we're gonna need to bust up that very soon. Okay, we've got maybe one more fight, and then we can do that. Yeah, that guy's already on us. I don't want to stick here because there's another foreman right there. Alright, and we've got about half our miners. Wait, not about. We have exactly half our miners. And then they just whack you. I mean, I guess it just makes it cost more mana. He pulled someone else. Yep. Dagnabbit. I knew it. Okay, and I guess I'll just spam the life drain, and then I hope we'll hit. I hope we'll hit the proc for the insta-cast Shadow Bolt. As of yet, we have not. Now we'll hit the Soul Drain. It's a little bit more damage. Come on. Come on, run back, buddy. And that's because we need this. My mana's about to be out. Okay, so we are now up to 7 because we chain pulled a few more than I wanted to pull. There's a stinking foreman right there. So we really gotta pull that guy. He resisted my little fire. He's level 28, so I don't know if he has magic. I really can't tell. Doesn't seem like a caster, but you never know. He's getting me good. Okay. So we got him. It looks like... Oh, we got some cheese now. That's good, too. So we have a backup. Our Foreman Bonds is, like, around... I don't know exactly where. I believe there was... there was another patrol right there. See, that was quite the long pull distance that he had for me. Alright, so... We're actually getting close to just chugging away at these guys to get into 27, so that's good. Man, this is such a deep little mine here that I'm tempted to want to hearth out after we, but we're only about halfway through the episode, so look, those foremen are patrolling through mighty fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was hoping we'd be able to pull him on his own. I don't know. They're wielding a two-handed mace. It doesn't look as though at any point you see them they're using any magic. They seem to be tough-ish. So I don't know if they're supposed to be sort of like a warrior class or. I don't think they're like a paladin class. I thought we were going to pull this miner. Now the miners, they're just like the shirtless bear of a class here. Now we will eventually learn something. A curse that I think I just got it at like level. My other warlock maybe level 32. But there is a curse that's basically like a hamstring type of curse. All right, we got another foreman. Yeah, I just wish that we proc more. That's when we level up again, we'll give another point to that Nightfall. Oof, he is. I'm gonna have to eat this guy's body because he's getting me quite good. Right. Go ahead and munch down. Really trying to find that foreman. Says he's like through here, down there maybe. Okay. There's there he is. Okay, so if I... Yeah, we've got to wrap around. Where the heck is that coming from? Do we go this way? Maybe. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't want to just drop... Oh, man. Okay. Alright. So let's switch the... This guy is... He's running. Well, he can... I was gonna say, he can run if he wants. But he's, okay. So... Not too bad. We handled it okay. Another healing potion. Yeah, it looks like we got to wrap around down there. Okay. So... Let's go ahead and pull this guy. I'm not even gonna... Yeah, so I'm not even gonna make my Mactaz here chase him down. And then we have this padding foreman that we're gonna have to deal with. But yeah, because of the pet, I don't want to disconnect him because I'll jump down and there was mobs right underneath me. So I didn't want to mess with that. I need to... We're getting pretty close to needing to. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go with the healing this time because I need some life, and I can eat again. I can eat the flesh of my foes after this fight. Yeah, I just want to get him before. Okay, cool. We're probably gonna have to ditch some stuff real soon. Yeah, we only have 2 spots left. I could have eaten that cheese to cleared one. So anyway, that might actually be what I do. I might decide to start messing around with Season of Discovery. Minor Hackett. I feel like I killed him. I think that's an... I don't know. We killed him for another quest, I think. Alright, so here's another miner. I think this foreman is up on the... he's up on the little platform up there. Yeah, we gotta kill him fast because I don't want him to run. We're getting so close to leveling up too. Okay. Got another mana potion. There he is. So let's just go for it. Oh, he resisted. That little butt sniffer. Oh, he's level 30. Come on, don't resist. Alright, so there's no mess around with this guy. He's gonna resist all my stinking magic. Okay. Alright. What the heck is he doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we got him at least. Oh man. Okay, let me get his head. I'm gonna run from these guys, these Dungarok soldiers, because I didn't realize they were coming after me like this. Let's go ahead and... Oh my gosh. Well, this is not gonna go well. Okay, so... I didn't realize he was gonna summon a stinking freaking Dungarok army. I didn't realize that was gonna happen here. That guy is patting, but he's gonna pat right through me. Man. Okay, so let's see what we can do. See what we got here. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I just don't have. Without a little imp or whatever to help me, it's not gonna happen. Oof. All right, so I actually know that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit because we have some traveling ahead of me right now. I know that costs us some stuff and 10 minutes and everything, but we're about to travel to the Undercity, which is all that, and traveling back to South Shore. That's actually
the Dark Lady will be pleased when she learns that she has a new mine from which she can arm her soldiers.
But what we also learned was when we were fighting them, I was just checking to see. Yeah, it doesn't really. He said Goibon Goibon. And then the dwarves showed up.
Dwarves aiding the humans?
Yeah, so this is what we're learning.
Filthy little beasts. We shall test the strength of the so-called alliance. We'll see how anxious those little ankle bashers are to help the humans once they feel our wrath. We know exactly where their stronghold is in this territory. They have established a barracks in southeastern Hillsbrad along Thoradin's wall called Dungarok. The final mission of this battle is to lay siege on Dungarok, adventurer. Captain Ironhill, their leader, must die.
Alright, so we already have to kill these guys to get Humbert's sword. Bear. And there's one other step, so we might as well with that, and that just doing that killed a minute.
I haven't got all.
Yeah, it's artisan. I don't even spend on that. What I do want to find is a.
What is me train you? Come on. We both know I can't. It's this teaching, you see. My own skills suffer. You want training?
I need to get to 140.
Go to Dr. Herbert Halsey, a Forsaken in the Apothecarium of the Undercity.
Well, I will. I certainly will, but let's go ahead and fly. That was another thing. I knew we had some flying to do. And it seemed, you know, I already know that we're saving the elites for next time. So now we're 27. It's not perfect. Considering we have level 30 quests out before us. Now these monsters that we're killing, Captain Ironhill is a 32. That's rough. But the riflemen and mountaineers, all the different various people that we're killing, and the priests are 28, 29, and the priests can go to, oh yeah, okay, 30. The 28, 29, 30, 29 being that sweet spot with Ironhill pushing that over, because he's sort of like the boss of the area. And that's where we'll wrap it up. That will be our last episode, but Elixir of Agony, as we look forward to, has some things ahead of us. So we have only killed 2 minutes now, and here we have Scarlet Monastery opening up, which will be cool. To Steal from Thieves, we've already talked about. That is, I think, an Arathi Highland one, maybe. Let's peek at that as we fly, even though, even on this show, we've looked it up a ton of times. That's another thing we'll do when we play Classic Cataclysm. We won't miss anything. This is, yeah, Arathi Highland. So it's close. Farinel's, he will do the Arathi Highlands, but it's a little bit of a jump. So he's actually going to go out and do Stranglethorn North as his transition zone. He's got supply and demand that kind of gets you started. The quest line really, I mean, after we kill all this, maybe we'll be 28. So we're still going to be far behind. Let's look at Northern or Stranglethorn Vale quests for Classic. So we have the required level, or let's look at the actual level of the quest. So it really is a low level 30s area. Welcome to the Jungle is the Hemet Nessingwary quest you can get. Supply and Demand is the one you can start with. And then those are a little easier. But then you can't pick up these other quests. The Mastery quests don't start until you're 28. So that's got some stuff. And then, yeah, you can work basically on the Masteries, which is what he'll do. All of these various masteries. Now, the hunt for Yenneku opens at 30, so hopefully he'll be there as he works through the different masteries. And even them, they're 32, 33, 34, 35. They're tough quests. So, yeah, we'll be maybe 28 by the time we finish some of this stuff, but that's not that good. So I'm going to try to find let's find a person that can repair while we're right here and find out how much that stinking cost us. Cook. Really love to raise my fishing so he could do some more, but can't, not right now. Where's our, oh, it's down in the Apothecarium. So we'll keep an eye peeled for stuff in the Apothecarium, or just vendors on the way, because our ragdoll over here is, or paper, not ragdoll, paper doll, is showing that we've got some damaged gear. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's a little quieter night, but it's, it's Thursday night, it's whatever. I know I've got to work tomorrow, so I have been beat this week, I'll tell you that. I will tell you that much. I'm kind of doing like the exact crap you might see on like a holiday special. Kind of exactly what you shouldn't do, but I don't want to use that as a cop-out, but where I'm just working super hard and saying yes and 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 I'm doing it because I want to be a helpful person, but you have to be careful because you also don't want to become like a doormat, but you want to be the kind of person that you'd want to see in the world. I always try to find a way to yes. That's my it's one of my little work mottos for myself. Try to find a way to yes. But yeah, that can lead to you getting taken advantage of. So it's a fine line to walk. And you also don't want to just be a yes person. You want to also be producing valuable, good content, not just doing what other people don't want to do.
Hello?
Can you not see I am busy, Warlock? The Dark Lady insists on a new plague before the scourge advance from Northrend overwhelms us. And with the human threat pressing from the south, time becomes my most precious commodity. This better be imported.
Apothecary Leiden sent you. Why didn't you say so? Despite his gloomy disposition, Apothecary Leiden is one of our most dedicated and skilled members. The good chap sends Mudsnout Composite. I know what our friend in Hillsbrad is up to now, and I like the way he thinks. The Dark Lady would be most impressed with the progress he is making toward the new plague.
Okay.
A mud snout colony. Absolutely brilliant! Why didn't I think of that? Let me contribute my colloid of decay to this devilish brew. In order to activate the contaminating agents in this mud snout mixture, Leiden is going to need a strong troll's blood potion.
Perfect.
As well as some dagger spine scales and torn fin eyes from the southern coast of Hillsbrad. He'll know what to do once you've gathered him all the reagents. And my, how anxious I am to hear how his experiment goes.
All right, so we do have a level 30 quest now. We can get the torn fin eye from any of that, and we can get. We need 5. We need 5 dagger spine scales. These are all things we can get, but we have to go to South Shore to do them. So we've got to be careful about how we make this happen. These come from 31 level 32. They're all really kind of the same. Torn fin, oracles, dagger spines, sirens. So Naga and Murloc. The potion, we're in luck. We buy a leaded vial, which they sell there, and we're in good shape. So luckily we are an appropriate level alchemist. This is one of the few times we get ourselves in good shape here. Now I do think there's someone that can repair somewhere in this building for the.
Can I show you?
He has a. He will have a quest for us. He's just not there yet. Captured farmers. I think this is. Those people are honestly. Well, when we eventually get this poison, this might be who we kill. Oh, you know what? I think we're going to kill the dwarves. That's the whole reason that we did this. So I would like to try and do this. Let's just... I'm looking for a repair artist here. Got to be one somewhere. That's a tailor.
And the place is a bit drafty. But what do I care? I'm dead.
Krusk also will have a quest eventually, so it looks like there are some things. Just tailoring supplies. Not exactly where I want to be. Oh, that's a really... Oh, it's a shoulder. Close. Alright, so... I don't really need the potions. Okay. Alright, so let's... I don't know. Is there some over there? I think I kind of looked at some of these areas. I don't remember. I do know... I do feel like there is a guy. A person. Is it over there? I wonder if that's where it is. I feel like this maybe this is the place where it's kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, it's over there by this. There we go. It's over in the side cart, and it's like the... Yeah, this orc came by, and he's like, yeah, I'll help you fix your weapons. Weirdos.
Speak, friend.
So 13 silver of repair kind of takes it all back a little bit. Yeah. Cool.
Be safe.
Alright, so let's get to it. Let's go down and we'll hit the river, make our way down. We don't want to get too close to South Shore. We're not quite... We'll just have to see what a grind this is. If the drop rate is just in crazy bad, it's going to be hard for us. But we're 27. We're going to be fighting level 31 to 32s. So this is tough. This is where the pedal's going to kind of hit the metal, where we're going to be fighting mobs that are 4 and 5 levels higher than us. So we might actually be hitting a wall here where we got to just start grinding. Like, we need to grind out a whole level. I don't know where we're going to grind that whole level from. Other than just mobs in the area. This place has plenty of them. But, I mean, what are we going to do? So... Looking for... Oh, I thought this was saying... I'm looking for a level 23 rogue. I was like, that is just crazy specific. Alright, so we'll get a couple. Yeah, and even then you look and it's like, oh, but you're level 22. That's what I hate. Like, the zones are, like, so wide. It's like, okay. So you want me to fight... You want me to be happy fighting 22s. But then you also want... Big bear meat. You also want, like, you want us to then go fight level 32s. I don't know. Alright, but we're gonna go ahead and make our way down the river, and, you know, if nothing else, we're... I mean, we have rested XP all the way to the end of the level, basically, so... Not really that worried about that piece. But we've got 30s with the snap jaws, but they're not... They're not hostile. There's a starving mountain lion swimming in the water. Weird. Yeah, that's a vicious gray bear. We could, I mean, sure, we could attack him. But again, he's not really the kind of level of mob that we are worried about. We're gonna be really close to South Shore, that's our problem. I forgot to... We're still one shard short. More big bear meat. And we have a recipe for big bear meat, but we need more... I mean, maybe we'll get some clams and crab and crawler meat. Possibly. See, that's South Shore, so we... Oh, crud. I'll have to sacrifice if I can. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bummer. I got too close to South Shore. That was a whoopsie. And really, I want to fight those first. Oh, you can fight the Coast Runners. They're level 28 and 29 on that side. They're a little easier. Same thing. So... By South Shore, they're hard, but if you come to the fringes, they're a little easier. That makes me feel a little better. Okay, so... Sure, they're 31, 32 here, but we can come to the fringes and find some easier versions of them. That's good to know. Very good to know. Are you an animal? Did you get caught off guard by a horrible player? Do they pull mobs on the tank? Join Pets with Regrets today. A hunter-only guild for pets that are soul-bound to low IQ hunters. Whisper, "Ah, they got me," or Otterbox. Not the case. Aha. Smashing Pinkins. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a mage in a cage. Dedicated to the pink meow. Do you chill? Oh, that's my bike is gone. The old bike. Dezil, I feel like I've actually either quested with Dezil or seen that person a lot in chat. One of the two, I don't know, but it seems familiar. Do you chill? No. There's the 28, so now we're kind of getting back in the vicinity of peeps here. So that's what we'll do. We'll kind of try to veer off. It looks like we're kind of getting near the zone. I was thinking, oh, this will be fine. We'll quest on this. But now I think it's going to be too... I think it'll be too time consuming to grind these, especially with the stuff as they are. Okay, the feral mountain lion is now coming to bite me. It's ignoring my kitty cat, or not my kitty cat, my Well, I guess my Voidwalker is kind of like my kitty cat. Alright, there's... See, it's level 31. I don't like that. Firefin Snapper. I wonder if I could get that. We are going to try one fight. I don't love where I am with mana. I'm going to send my Voidwalker in. We're going to see how it goes. With this whole immolate. Resisted. So, damage so far not great. Okay, we're going to reapply our dots. Okay. Old Mactaz is getting worked a little bit there. She's running. And she died. Okay, so we were able to kill, even though it was a level 31. And it really wasn't that bad. That makes me feel good. Let's check out and see how my fishing will go. Can I fish Firefin Snapper up? Let's check that out. I do want to loot that one. But this might be a good place to stop before I get all sucked in. And then next time, I think we'll be able to kill these to get farm the elixir. And maybe even pick those up too and do the elites, the 3 together. It looks like the looking for group is... Oh, we got a Firefin Snapper, which gets my fishing up to 90, thank goodness. We obviously need even more than that, but maybe we'll get lucky. On that, or that might have been our luck. Nope, it got away. That might have been the luck right there. But we need the Firefin Snapper for fire oil. So we do really kind of have to snap that up whenever we see it. Excellent. So I didn't get super duper lucky. But we did get enough to make 1 fire potion, which will make us it'll help us make something else. I know fire resistance potion, something like that. Okay, so we're picking that off. I guess if you reapply the dots, it's not too bad. He resisted, she resisted, whatever. Yikes. Alright, so... Got a dagger spine scale. Alright, well that's good. So it seemed like the drop rate was good. That's Oily Blackmouth, which I could also see ourselves using. Dagger spine Shore Hunter. Alright, so I feel a little better because I'm fighting at the top of the food chain here and it hasn't been too tough. I feel pretty confident actually. This might actually be okay. So I'm gonna hide behind this tree and log for now, but I like where we're at, and now I'm confident once more that maybe, depending on what we get, if those pop up. Let's look at the what's this place called? Hillsbrad Foothills Quests. But I think this might be a good spot for us. So I'm gonna log on because I don't want to get him in trouble with turning around and all of a sudden there's people here. But so we are 26. I might have forgot to give myself my new talent actually. Dang it. So we might be 27. We're in this ballpark. But yeah, see, there's one. No, that's a human one. We have that. That's the end of the Battle of Hillsbrad. Yeah, that's the end of it where we get all that. The hammer may fall. So this requires you to be level 30. And it looks like it's saying, like, then go to Arathi Highlands, though. Stone tokens. Bring 10 stone tokens. I don't even know what that is. Hecular's Revenge. So, yeah, I don't know what some of these are. From a Yeti. Yeah, see, some of these are like, I think they originate in other spots. Infiltration. Yeah, I believe that's Syndicate. Yeah, so some of these I think are... I think these are either quests or whatever. So, like the Crown of Will. Yeah, Crushridge Maulers. I wonder if that's coming from someplace else. Baron Vardis. I don't know. All right, so yeah, the Crown of Will, that's most likely like a class stuff. All right, so we have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. I appreciate it. I'm thinking we are really about one. I think there's a good chance we've only got one more episode and we'll be done with this zone. Thank you everybody so much as always for watching, for listening, for tuning in, and I'll see you next time on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. Peace out.